Is it live?
Yeah.
It is?
Mm-hmm.
How?
How have I not seen a single fucking person?
Whoops. Forgot to change this. There we go. Make sure I got everything ready. Yeah. Yeah. Alright. What up, everybody? Whoop whoop, whoop whoop. Barbaric Eric, welcome in. It is almost time to gather. We're very, very close.
16 days till we leave.
16 days till we leave. I don't know when everybody else is leaving. Alright, let's show this bad boy. Alright, welcome back. Welcome, welcome, welcome. My woman's here, Mellows. She's playing a little bit of Fork now.
I have to finish the battle pass before we leave.
Yeah, she's got to finish the battle pass. She's almost done getting them sprites.
I think I'm missing like 2.
We're going to be working on this time. Since we finished the other one last time, we got to start working on mine. We ain't got to do much to it besides touch it up and make it look fresh. Before we leave, we finished this one last time. Yeah, I'll show it off. I still gotta do that and touch up a few spots that I started working on last night, or they got to the stream Monday. Oh yeah, gotta make sure it plays the videos this time. The last time I wasn't playing no videos. Maybe it does. Alright. So yeah, we're gonna start off by cleaning this bad boy. Because I have not cleaned it since the gathering last year. You see it, Bangy? She's always got to join us. You're not getting in my lap though. Just had to kick you out. This thing is dirty. It's got dried Fago, a bunch of dirt where I dropped it a few times. Oh yeah. What do you think, baby? Since we got the Clockwork E jersey signed, should I just go over? I don't really want to paint over the signatures, but they're kind of really dirty. Look at it.
Might be able to take a baby wipe to them very easily. It probably won't hurt it.
Yeah.
I have this clear coat too. If you want to put it on there, so it don't mess it up.
Nah, if we put clear coat on it and it messes it up, or we happen to mess it up, it's gonna be a little harder to.
Damn, that's a far ass fucking drive. California.
It is pretty far, but hey, it's gonna be a nice road trip. I can say that.
Hopefully your AC works.
Yeah, traffic's gonna suck, but at least you're leaving 17 days. We're leaving 16.
He's leaving Saturday. We're leaving Friday.
So at least you're leaving on the weekend, so you have a little bit of leeway to get there. You ain't gotta rush, which I don't think they're gonna let us in early.
They said not to start lining up till Monday.
I don't really know what we're gonna do whenever we actually go to leave. I don't really know where we're gonna go. I haven't planned the actual road trip part yet. I need to, which I found a route to take. It's just I don't know.
There's 2 I've seen. One goes through St. Louis.
Also, there's no Buc-ee's on the way this year.
Yeah, no bussies this year.
There is a Buc-ee's, like a little bit past Max Creek in Springfield. But not on the way. Unless we would go like up towards Knoxville and take the Knoxville-Nashville split.
This thing is dirty.
So you go through some hell.
Not this one ain't been. It's a little dirty. This one ain't been through as much as the other one, but I say it will this year. Which I'm gonna add some more padding to the inside of it, so I at least, well, it'll at least stay on my face. I gotta let it dry for a minute, so the paint will stay on here a little better. So yeah, we got not much longer till the gathering. I bought a few things over the weekend, so we're getting a little more prepared as the days go on. I still got a lot of stuff to get. Not really too much, just like more of the perishable, like food items. I really gotta get more of those, and I don't really know what else. I have a mile-long list.
So other than food, I need to get some makeup stuff.
Give me 1 second.
Was pretty much it. I was gonna try to go to that one store today. It's in Red Bank, but I had to work, so I will do it next Thursday after I go see.
This kitty is demanding to get in my lap. Alright. Now I cleaned it off, we can start lobbing some white in there. You ain't really gotta get too much on it. Really just touching it up a bit. The bottom's the like worst part. It's
That's
mainly
what
where
I was thinking about doing, was trying to find a store closer to there for me to get food.
yeah.
So we don't have to worry about, filling it up with ice nonstop on the drive and
Well, I'm talking about like little snacks, like the chips, and it's sort of the stuff like that. We got plenty of drinks. I think I got 2 skids of Fagos, three skids of Fagos, 3 cases of waters, and a thing of Powerades. So, kind of set on the drinks. You think I should do the harder parts first? Yeah, we're gonna start with the hard parts. Cause this one's a little easier to finagle, get into the little crevasses.
might go try to paint my bucket in a little bit once it cools down just a little bit.
Yeah.
It's just too hot to do it right now.
Yeah, luckily it was kind of hot today. It wasn't raining for once.
It's supposed to rain all next week.
Yeah, I'm hoping it don't rain while we're at the gathering. We got lucky the last 3 years, so.
I think we only got rained on one day out of both years, the last couple of years.
Yeah, luckily when it rained, well, it did rain last year. It's just, oh man. It rained a little bit while we was at main stage.
I think it rained the very last day my first year.
Yeah, and then in 2024 we used the ponchos, which is, it was pretty funny. It was the first time using a poncho,
Very sticky.
which I don't mind, getting wet in the rain. It's just
It feels good.
after getting demolished by a bunch of Fago, I didn't feel like getting wet again.
Shit.
Trying to make the paint a little more even. Cause this is like the show mask. I gotta take a little more time on it. This one next to me right here is just the backup. Yeah, I had one of them. We could do clockwork paint. I was gonna do the actual silver paint on my face this year, because the homie Reed said he was gonna paint his face silver.
I will get silver paint when I go to the costume store.
I'm hoping they have at least some type of like skelly mask like this, so I can at least buy a bunch of them, so I can at least do a bunch of like crazy designs.
You know what we can do when I get off Saturday?
Go to Spirit.
I say we should be able to go to Spirit because their website says the stores are opening on the 1st.
Yeah, I mean when we went over the weekend, that sign was hung up.
See, they don't have the sign up for the one over at Hamilton Place yet. It's supposed to be where Party City is.
That one probably don't get nowhere near as much business.
No, it honestly did better when it was in a different location.
Luckily, we at least got 3 spirits around here, so we can at least get 3 shots at getting something. I'm hoping they actually like put their website up again this year. So
that goes up Friday.
Okay.
Said the website should be available the 30th.
So I'm at least try to snag a few of them while I can, since I got some extra money for the gathering. I might be able to snag a few of them and do like some crazy ones or some goofy ones or different ones, and just like this, which I like doing stuff like that. It's kind of the way I did every one of them.
I want to get some more light up ones.
Yeah, I could. We can get more of the light up ones. I have one
Like doing those ones.
like this one right here. We have a few of those that are hung up in the living room. But she has a bizarre one that she did.
And then I did the red one too.
The red one.
It's got the red lights on it.
Oh.
I just did it like my normal pound paint.
Oh yeah.
It looks cool as fuck though when you turn the lights on.
We have a bunch of masks hung up. I usually bring them every year. It's just I never have enough time to like keep switching. I did last year. I wore a bunch of them. Like there's one time I think in the tent where they do the spasmatic hangout and the seminar and stuff. I had that mask that's hanging up right there on, and you just see me standing there filming with it on. It's kind of funny. Man, we're putting in some work with this mask. And you gotta use a big brush. The ears need it bad. I can't tell you how many times I got bumped into wearing this big ass thing on my head.
It's hard to see through.
Well, I'm walking through the crowd, and then someone just flings their arm, and then it just hits it because it's pretty.
Hefty.
Yeah, it's pretty hefty. It's not the lightest. I think I'm about to be on episode 40 of JCW, so I'm putting in some work there. Hyped for JCW this year. Hoping to actually meet a few of them. I know we probably ran into a bunch of them last year because we hung out at the JCW for quite some time.
I found Cocaine's Facebook by accident.
See? So I'm hoping we could at least run into a few of them and snag some quick pictures.
Crackhead, chill. Come on. Come here. Come here. Yeah, come on. Who is he trying to attack?
Camera's charged this time. I didn't forget to charge it.
Get your lamp shot.
I can feel her going bananas underneath my chair.
So I am. Damn, she's not in view. She's sitting behind your chair. She's throwing it in the air and catching it.
She goes ham over that little lamb.
You do another video this year, right?
Huh?
You do another video this year, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna try to. Which last year I didn't really try to film. It's just we're there for a whole week, so I kind of just pointed the camera and really filmed what I kind of just felt like. So this year I'm gonna try to actually put some more work into it, and make it more of like a film style, I guess. Like I got some things planned in my head. It's easier to do it than sit here and fucking picture it. Yeah, I'm gonna try to make it a little longer. Which I had to cut out a bunch of stuff from the one from last year. Because you know the rules. But yeah, if you see us and we can say what's up and you can be in it. I don't really mind anybody being in it. Some people don't want to be in it. I got a few homies come up last year that didn't want to be in it. But they said something to me. And then we had a few homies who were nervous to come up and see us. Man, it already looks a little better than it did. Think about getting rid of that, not the signatures though. That's going to be a little harder to cover up. Kind of an obscurity. Sorry, Bill and Kyle. I'm not covering up the signatures though. Just covering up the little doodle they did. Now we're just going to switch to the big brush. We're covering a lot here.
She's staring at me.
She's hiding behind my chair. No. Maybe not the big brush.
What you gonna do now?
I'm also going to try to do the Riders gimmick again. I didn't really get to do it last year, so you might catch me in the Riders outfit. Because man, I had that thing looking perfect last year. Like it's only certain spots that really need it. But I'm just gonna go over the whole thing anyways. Yeah, she's pulling a chi. She wants you to play with her, but she don't want to bring it to you.
She don't want to do the hard work.
And she just wants to run after it. She don't want to actually bring it to you. I've trained the kitty to sit, but not to fetch and receive. Whoop whoop, Mr. Wicken. Welcome back. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We're sitting here touching up this mask right here, making it look a little fresh before we leave. Which are almost done with the top. I did a little bit on the bottom already. Trying to avoid the signatures from the Silver Booth Boys. So it's taking me a little longer. Next time, if we finish this one tonight, next time we're going to paint one of the ones up here. You can kind of see them now. They're up, right up there. Spirit has these. I don't know if they'll have this specific one, but you can buy them from Spirit and paint them yourself. I don't have any more to give away or sell. Kind of down to the nitty gritty on these. So yeah, but yeah, we're working on this one. I was wondering what was so different about that one versus this one. I still got to do the teeth of that one. Just I have a funky way of doing the teeth. But hopefully Spirit Halloween will have some this year, so I can actually make some more and try to give them away for like a little giveaway, or if someone really wants one, they can just. I prefer to trade like some merch before giving me money for them, which they cost a pretty penny, but I think merch is a little more valuable to me whenever it comes to something like this. I'll always take money, but I ain't gonna make people pay for the mask. It's a community thing. But yeah, if I definitely get more, I can definitely try to do one. I'll try to get some more, at least of those up there, these, and try to do like some paint style like this on there. Which I have one right up here for Wicked D's boy, so I can at least paint a few more of them before I have to start looking for more. I gave Violent J Shaggy one, the Homie 2 Scoops one for a piece of his art. I think I gave Humble one. I gave Humble two, and then we got a bunch painted in the living room. They're all hung up like around the window, so. I'm definitely trying to get more, because it's kind of fun to do these. And a lot of people were asking how I did them and painted them, so now you can kindly see it. Well, see my process of doing it. Painting's pretty easy. Like, I don't want to cover up a lot of the battle scars, but make it look a little better and more fresh. I'm going to do that. Some of the spots. Yeah, I don't know why it's not playing the music videos to some of these songs behind me. I think it's just the YouTube on the Xbox. Because they did it before. Oh no, I'm gonna have to get like the logo or something back there. I can do these, but I'm not an artist. Hell yeah, you might have set the Fago. They might have set the Fago launching contest.
Oh, cool.
I remember bouncing back and forth from that, because when Wicked D went, I think we bounced to another spot and then come back.
I believe so. I think we went to the red and white tent, and then we came back.
Yeah, I'm all over the place at the gathering. Especially during main stage, I'm all over the place. But that's where I meet a lot of homies. Which that's one of the main points of this year. Chilling with the homies and watching some JC Dub. I mean, the lineup isn't bad, but a lot of people I've seen already, and then a lot of people I haven't seen, so I'm gonna have to prioritize who I'm trying to go see.
So I think one of the buzz that Wacko's gonna do is for his new album.
Yeah.
Because if you look at his Instagram page, there's a video of him holding, like, you know how he does like the big bags?
Mm-hmm.
It's got
The logo.
Yeah.
Yeah, him and Violent J just did that merch drop too.
So I think that's gonna be one of the buds this year. He hasn't announced anything really.
No, they announced that new charm yesterday.
Yeah, that charm looks cool as fuck. Probably won't get it though. I don't really wear the ones I have.
I don't think we'll be in early enough to get it, is the thing, if we really wanted it.
Yeah, that's true.
Because we got lucky the last 2 years and I managed to snag the Diamond Dust Chapter 17 charm, and then last year getting her the shovel from Darby. So I don't think I'm going to get lucky this year. Say again, baby.
Said praise the shovel. All hail shovel.
From out of the garden, back to the swamp. Luckily, I've not had one error painting this one. Which I haven't really gotten to the, like, spots. So, I've been mainly just painting the bigger open areas. I'm hoping to run into Whipstick again, just walking around.
What do you like whipstick?
Because I met a bunch of the artists just walking around last year. I didn't think it was Whipstick, and I've seen him just walking around. I didn't have the camera or anything. I don't really know what I was doing. But I remember seeing him and asking him, "Are you the real Whipstick?"
Weren't you going to get a piece of pizza?
I think I was going to get something. Because I know I was walking away from the stage. Because I was walking this way, and he was walking this way. And we just looked at each other, and I was like, "Whipstick?" And he said, "Yeah, that's me." Because there's a few people walking around with their masks on last year. But their replicas don't look like the official ones to the T. So,
Wouldn't mind getting a pair of super famous fun guy pants.
yeah, I'm hoping All Azul has a few masks on sale at their merch booth. Because I'm definitely going to snag one of them bad boys. Might rip one of their arms off to get it. I had to beat them with
Beat
it.
them with their own arm.
Beat them with their own arm to get a mask from them. I got one from the tour when we seen them, so I'm hoping I can get one from the gathering. That would be even better. Which I'm aiming for a JCW jersey too. I'm hoping the rock pile could get in there and get one.
I don't really know what I'm gonna look for. I know one thing, I have to stay away from the stand selling rocks. You know me, I like rocks.
Show it off right here. Yeah, this thing looks a lot better than it did before we started. But I gotta get like in these little spots right here and then like down here before I can even think about doing that side. Which I'm trying to dodge this big ass signature that Kyle did on the bottom. It is not helping. Which I might have to use the even tinier brush for that part. Did anyone in here get the VIP? Someone else bumped into him. I actually bumped into him twice by myself, and then I found him and got her to come over there, and we sat there and talked with him for a little bit. I didn't have my phone or the camera out, which I tried not to. And that was like a, not really like a, I don't really know how to explain it. It was, you just had to be there, you know? Ah, damn, I just put my hand on wet paint. But yeah, we're cruising through this mask. Might work on the top for a little bit more and let the bottom dry so I don't keep dipping my hands in it. Bad thing about being left-handed. Which the whole mask didn't need to be painted anyways. I'm just painting it to make it look a little better because it got tore up last year. This one by far looks better than the original, but nothing beats the original one. Well, I was wanting to do the VIP, but last year we got it the last 3 years, so I kind of just opted out of it.
Be cool if Darby had a VIP.
You can just find Darby walking around probably. Hoping to just see all of Zul chilling at their booth.
Oh, they probably will be.
Cause how after we met them last year at the show, Billy just come out there and was chilling. I think that's really all I'm gonna try to push this brush in there. 'Cause I don't really want to get into that part, that little fine point. I don't know how I did it when I painted it, but the first time.
Was that one of the spots you had me do?
I don't know, probably. I don't think I could do that right now. I don't have a steady enough hand right now. Yeah, I would like to do the campfire story. I'd rather do like the Bigfoot one or the alien hunt that they did in previous years. I like the camp stories and stuff, but for $350,
That's more than the annual ticket.
yeah, it's more than the ticket itself. And if you do the VIP, you're still meeting them. It's just you get to sit there with them for a little longer and hear some. I think it's stories they've never like told anybody before. It'd be nice to do it. Which I have the money to do it. It's just I don't want to spend that much for that. You know what I'm saying? I could spend that $350 all over the place versus, you know, they got my money with the ticket and stuff. But man, the charm, the little goodie bag you get from it would probably be cool. What up, Remy? Whoop whoop.
Hey, Remy.
We got my woman here this time. And we're working on this one. Yeah, I have a feeling a lot of people are gonna try to see where they start going for it, because I know they did the other ones like really late at night and like early in the morning.
2 a.m. last year. They did the hayride thing.
Yeah, when they did the hayride, you had to be there super early or like really late at night.
So I think Sam said he did the hayride last year, and he had to be there at like 2 a.m.
I remember Sean said he did one. I can't remember what year. I think in 2024. But yeah, I don't know. I'm like Barbaric said, I'd rather just buy a bunch of merch or even go to the flea market and get even more merch for cheap, you know? Because I got a few shirts from there in 2024. I think I got 3 shirts for $30. So that's $10 a shirt. And I could have kept going, but a lot of them weren't in my size. So
Somebody posted on Facebook, or like first thing, well, it was last night, but I seen it this morning. They merged the Joker's cards with Pokemon, and the Wraith is Mewtwo.
that's pretty cool.
And it's a vinyl sticker like you put on the car.
Yeah, I would like to get some stickers made, but I don't think I have the time to do that. I should have thought of that a little sooner. But she's got these little Fago bottles she's gonna hand out, and then some bracelets too that she's had.
I need to make more of them.
But yeah, we're putting in some work with this mask. Making it look fresh before we leave. Cause man, it was dirty. Here, let me show the. Let me put this down. Let me show the little wipe. It wasn't too dirty, but there's some dried up Fago and some dirt in there.
Dirt, sweat, blood, tears.
A little bit of everything. But man, baby, look at this. This thing's already like purely white. I mean, I still gotta do the sigil on top, and I don't really know if I should cover up some of the like scars from like where the paint's chipped away on the face paint part. I'm mainly just doing the white. We'll see.
Still your lamb chop.
Which I plan on spending a bunch of money on merch. I'm hoping they do different Fago this year, like when they do the main shows.
I hope they don't do Moon Mist.
Yeah, I want Moon Mist.
I don't. Moon Mist burns the worst.
Because the last few shows that we went to, they did nothing but cola.
Didn't they do orange too?
Yeah, cola and orange. Which I'm hoping, since it's in Missouri this year, we might be able to find some different Fagos than what we have down here. And if anybody wants a Fago, like we can get a few different kinds down here. I think we can get twist, orange, fruit punch, cotton candy, dreamin'. Like those are the basic
Grape.
ones. We can get grape. I just found a store that sells the black cherry.
We needed to go over there.
Yeah, that they sell the bubble pop now. So we can get a few of them for some homies. Because I'm hoping we can find some different ones like we did last year on our way up there. Because I know I'd like to try some Blue Moon Mist again.
You know what I want?
Which
I
one?
want some Rock and Ride.
I want a 60/40. I've tried it that one time and I can never get it again.
Grapefruit.
Yeah, that would be cool. Some Fago scratch and sniff stickers.
I would buy those. Or a candle. I wouldn't mind some Faygo candles.
Yeah, Fago candle would be pretty cool. Which I think the drive up there is about the same, about 9 hours, 9.5 hours. So we ain't got too much further to go than we did for Legend Valley. But we're leaving a few days early, so I don't really know what we're going to get into. Like, I think whenever I'm done with this, I'm going to have to go over Kyle's signature. Because I guess where, I wear it so much, like my sweat that's running from my chin runs onto the mask, so the whole, like, ridge of the signature is kind of gone away.
I'm rage baiting a cat.
Yeah, I haven't found, we haven't found any zero sugar ones since they've released the new ones.
Our Dollar Tree doesn't get the sugar free.
Yeah,
None of them around here do.
they just have like the main ones that you can get from a lot of other places. So I keep my eye out though. Which you think they would. You think they would sell a bunch of zero sugar and then regular ones. Which we have like a whole... You can bowl with how many bottles we have from last year's show, from the first night.
We have so many bottles.
I even gave Wicked D the ones that he took, and we still have enough that you can bowl with them.
We have a lot of bottles from on stage.
Yeah, and I also got a light from the Shangri-La show. Wicked D got that for me. I have a bunch of memorabilia.
That's all I ever buy him for gifts.
I mean, I would like to have a full can of Spasmatic as well. I wouldn't try it. I seen that one homie tried it and got sick from it. So I don't think I would try it, but I would love to have the can. Man, this thing is looking good now. It's just this signature down here. I don't really know what to do, like, around it. I don't
You know
know.
what we're gonna do next weekend?
This was a...
Dye my hair.
Yeah. I was thinking of that earlier.
Thursday after I get off of work. I'm gonna go get my nails done. The week that we leave, not next week.
Yeah.
That way they stay on longer, because I'll get real crazy and taking them off before the end. If I do them next week. I'm gonna finish the schedules for the next month.
Yeah, I got my vacation put in.
Chris.
Everything.
Chris put. I sent it in, but he finally, verified it the other day.
Yeah, I gotta put my nose down and start like grinding all this shit so I can make sure I have everything done before we leave, because I kind of put it off for a little bit.
I made a to-do list in my book of everything I need to do.
Yeah, I got a mile long to-do list.
I gotta finish my 3 weeks schedule. I gotta do my 2-week truck. I gotta go buy stuff still.
Yeah, I still gotta buy a few things.
I gotta go get the car finished. I was gonna do that today originally.
Yeah, I
Did not happen.
did the oil change on the van, changed the brakes and rotors.
Now I gotta change the spark plugs and the
Yeah.
coolant temperature sensor. You're not leaving me. You're just sitting there staring at me.
But yeah, I still got a few things to do. This mask is almost done. I just gotta get a few parts that I keep dodging.
Keep staring at me. You're getting a bath tonight.
Oh no, I'm trying to keep like some spots looking bare. That has a little bit of that like older look to it. But I went over pretty much the whole entire mask. So looks pretty fresh. Well,
Whatever you said. I'll have to start stopping at Legals every morning.
what?
Start pulling money out.
Oh. Yep, you gotta have a bunch of cash. Because I'm not using that ATM. That thing is
No.
expensive. I'm trying to look at it. Now let's look at it this way. I gotta get right there still. But it's almost not noticeable. I gotta get right there too, I just realized. Alright, so I've seen a few spots I missed.
I want to go see that new Avengers movie.
Yeah, she's a big Avengers fanatic.
I only like watching them in timeline order, though. I'm weird.
I think I prefer their individual movies over the Avengers, like, you know, Iron Man, Thor,
All
like
of
their
them.
movies.
I just like watching them in timeline order.
I don't know.
I've seen all of them, except the new Spider-Mans. I have not seen the new Spider-Mans with Tom Holland. Need a little, making Spider-Man a little fruity.
I don't think I watched the Spider-Man with all three of them in it, but I've seen plenty of clips of it from Facebook.
I like the original Spider-Mans.
Yeah, definitely need to tune up the van just a smidge more before we leave. Which is not running bad.
I honestly think that the temperature sensor is what's causing it.
Yeah.
Because I did research on it, and it said it can cause check engine light to come on, and that what can be causing it to rev. Because when you go to stop after a longer distance, the temperature is trying to catch up.
Which I'm planning on getting rid of that whale when we get back.
Yeah, I'm fixing my car.
Yeah, we have plenty of movies. I just never watch them. So I'm gonna have to go get more movies and start watching them again.
I think like 90% of our movies are horror movies.
Yeah, I need to get more movies than just horror movies. Which we have a bunch of comedies and stuff in there.
I'm just really bad about only wanting to watch horror movies. Or true crime. I need a new true crime documentary to come out. I think I've almost watched everything that is on Hulu, Tubi, and HBO. And some of the stuff that's recently come out on Netflix.
I usually just go to YouTube and hit the new to you tab, and it just shows me a bunch of stuff that I ain't seen before. I think besides just touching up like the little edges on the sigil and stuff, I think I'm done besides the ear right there and the sigil. Man, oh man, is this thing bright now? Let me just sprinkle a little more white on this little palette so I can finish this part and then we'll be done. Hello, Katie.
I want to go see the new
No.
Resident Evil too.
No, I know what you're trying to do.
I just don't know when it comes out yet.
Yeah, definitely trying to watch the new Resident Evil.
I think it's supposed to take place before the rest of the movies. I just need
Hello.
a person so I can get stupid challenge.
She's always fascinated with them, but she don't like when I wear them. Freaks her out. Just a bit. We have me and Wicked D have Wells Fargo, and it's only a Georgia bank. So we have to go all the way in Georgia, where we used to live, and go to the actual bank, and if we're wanting to draw anything over 1,000. But they have an ATM in the bank that you can draw whatever you want. I think it's pretty cool because it beats having to stand in line for the teller. Which that is the only Wells Fargo bank for miles. Which there ain't many Wells Fargos around.
I heard more cry.
Like, the longer I look at this, the more little spots I see. But it's better to go over it more than once. Alright, I believe I'm officially done with this bad boy. Never mind. Like, I'm like, I can leave this part alone, and then I'm like, well, it's not gonna look good like that. Which I gotta let this thing like dry before I can even do this part or touch up the black. So, yeah. Put it back up on the little stand. I think it looks good. Yeah, next time we're going to actually do a full mask. I got a few that are hanging up there, so we're going to start on that one since it's got like the basics down, like the actual sketch done, and all I got to do is do the paint. But yeah, and then I just got to get prepared more for the gathering. Where are you going? How long have we been going for? About an hour. That's a good time to call it. Yeah. I'm gonna eat and get prepared. Go over the list, see if there's anything like I can actually get. Let this mask dry so I can start tinkering with the rest of the paint, and move this kitty so she don't fall. And I guess we're gonna call it a day. See you in the next ClownCast. Whoop whoop.